Hello everyone, welcome to the another video on Power Automate Desktop Plus AI series. I'm Dinuchi Loganathan. So today I came up with some interesting use case where we can again going to utilize a AI builder action for the same. So previous episodes, in the first episode we have seen how to extract the invoice details using the AI builder, and in the second use case we have seen how to automate, doctor prescription to the automated medical bill, right? So in the today episode, I came up with some interesting use case. So hospital patient registration. So in the manual process, whenever we visit any hospital in India, we have to give our ID proof for the first time registration. So the help desk people will receive our ID card, then they will get the basic information, then it will enter into the hospital system, then they will give the hospital ID for us. Then once we created the hospital ID, then only they will allow us to book the appointment with the different doctors, right? So in this today use case, we are going to automate this. So first we will receive the user details in the email, maybe the Aadhaar card. So Aadhaar card have the patient name and other address details, and whether gender, male or female, and date of birth, pin code, etc. With that we can extract all this information. So just assume the hospital have system with the power apps where they will enter all this patient information, then they will provide the hospital ID manually. So we are going to automate this. So our hospital system backend is the Dataverse. If you look at this, the Dataverse table look like this. So it have the hospital ID and patient name, Aadhaar card, gender and age, and address, pin code, etc. So we are going to extract all this information from the patient, Aadhaar card details whenever we receive the email from the patients. Then we will push those information into this Dataverse table. Then we will get the hospital ID for that patient. Then we will send back that hospital ID to the patient with the welcome email. Okay. So this is the use case we are going to implement today. Let's start with sending the email. Okay, so I will send a email. So in the real time, maybe we can give any bot email address. For now I'm just giving my same email ID, and the subject I will mention as patient registration. Okay, hi team, please find my Aadhaar card and provide my hospital ID. Okay, so this is the request we are getting from the user. Okay, from the patient. Okay, patient. So I'm going to attach the Aadhaar card. So this Aadhaar card I'm going to attach now. So this is the Rahul information. This is a sample one. If you look at this, it is have the patient details like a name, DOB, and gender and address, mobile number, and the email ID, etc. Right? So I'm going to share this information to some bot account. Then I will send that email. Okay, registration. Okay, fine. So when we receive this email, let's create our flow in the Power Automate desktop. So this is AI series use case 3, automated patient registration. Okay, I click create now. So once receive that patient ID card in the email, first I want to read that, right? So what actions we are going to use here? So we are going to use first launch Outlook. Okay, this is fine. I just clicked save, and now we have to read the emails, right? So you can drag and drop retrieve email from Outlook, and you can mention your mail ID there, and inbox subject contains patient. Okay, then if it have the attachments, I want to save in my C folder, in the boot folder under patient. Okay, okay, if any patient send the email to this email box, we will receive that email, and they if they have attached any other card, we will save that other card in this folder. Okay, this is a step we are going to implement here. So once it is retrieved, we will get all the emails in the list. Okay, so we are going to use for each action to read all the emails. Okay, let's take retrieve email from the variable picker. Now we will read all the emails. Okay, now I want to read extract the text from other card, right? So I'm going to use extract text from PDF. For now I will leave this, I will disable this action. I will add one breakpoint and see what are the information we are getting from the current item. Okay, fail to launch Outlook. Okay, let me try again. Okay, it is retrieving the emails, right? So if you look at here, we have sent our other card, right, for the Rahul. So you can see that information here. Okay, I think we have included the Rahul other card as well. So now it is available in C drive, boot, and patient folder. Under the patient folder, we can have that Rahul other card. Okay. Now I want to pass this file name to my extract text from PDF action. Okay. To do that, current now we have to pass from the current item. Let's enable this and pick the current item attachments. Okay. Must be a file. Let's recheck again. Current item attachments. Then we have to mention the index as well. Okay. Okay. Now it will read all the emails, whichever mentioned subject with patients. Then it will go into the loop, and it will pass the attachment PDF file to extract text from PDF. Then it will extract the text. Okay, now let's verify that. Okay, if you look at the extracted PDF, it is showing all the extracted informations, right? So it look like clean data, but if it is all the time, it will not extract in the same format, because some PDF file have some messy data as well. Okay, so for that we are going to leverage AI builder action here. You can see the AI builder here. You just drag and drop into the for each loop, and I already created my prompt here. If you look at this, so I'm going to give this prompt here. Extract the Indian Aadhaar card number, which is comes with four, totally 12 digits data, and name, father name, gender, date of birth, and maybe I will keep it simple. Address, pin code, email ID, phone number from the specified text. I mean that extracted PDF text. In case any of the fields values is not found, mark them as a NA. Okay, not available. JSON response always on the below format. So I want output, from the AI builder as a JSON format. So I have mentioned all this information in the JSON format. Okay, I will just copy this information and put it here. I will pass extracted information variable here. Okay, if you look at here, I have passed extracted PDF text here. Okay, let's verify this. As I previously told, whenever you use create text with the GPT, next you have to add message box. Okay, I will drag and drop the display message box here. Then I let's keep it simple, info. Then I added predict v2 text response. Okay, this is looks fine. I will run the flow now. So we are passing the extracted PDF text to the A builder, and we receive the response as well. Okay, if you look at here, it is extracted all the information in the right manner. If you look at the other card, it shows the 12 digit data and the name, father name, gender, date of birth, address, pin code, email, phone number. All data looks fine. Let's convert this JSON into the custom object. Okay, convert JSON to the custom object. I will drag and drop into the for each loop. Then I am passing the output of create text with the JPT. Okay, now we will get all the information in the custom object. This is look okay. Now once this is done, I want to push all this patient information into the hospital system backend database, that is Dataverse table. Okay, so I'm going to leverage Dataverse package here, add a new row to a selected environment. Okay, I will drag and drop into the workspace. Sorry. Okay, and you can create your connections. So it is using different connections. Okay, fine. Then I'm choosing my environment here. Okay, so I have the table in Copilot Hackathon, and the table name is patient registration. Okay, I will search for it, patient registration, and I want to pass the patient details here. Okay, to all these columns. Aadhaar card. So we have all this information in the custom object, right? So I will pass that information here. Likewise, age, gender, hospital number we will get once that is auto generated. We will get that automatically. Patient name, pin code. So these are some mandatory columns in the table. Okay, so let's push those informations. Address, age we didn't calculate it. For now you can skip that. And gender, hospital number is auto generated. Patient name we were extracting from the other card. And also let's push pin code information as well. Okay, I will click save now. Let's quickly verify the table here. I think that email ID is missing here. So let's add one more column here. Okay, uh, email ID. Okay, so that is a text. You can keep it email. Okay, be fair optional. If you want to make it a business record, you can do it. For now, I'm skipping that. I click save. Somehow I missed this email column and this data table, so I included that. Now let's check this, okay, whether it is reflecting or not. So it is showing loading dynamic properties. It should show. Okay, and now I will pass email as well. Okay, so perfect. These are some mandatory field I want to pass. Okay, now let's run the flow. Before we insert the row, we will verify the output of GPT as well. Okay, you can see here. For now I skip this, but we can verify from the custom object. Okay, so Aadhaar card name, father name, gender, date of birth, address, pin code, email ID, phone number, all looks perfect. Now let's try to push this information to the database, hospital system database, and we successfully inserted as well. Okay, you can see the hospital ID from this. Add a new row to selected environment output variable. So that is called created record with organization response. Okay, you can see the hospital ID here. That is the auto generated one. Okay, so this is the hospital ID. CRDD hospital number. Okay, we would require this number. So once that successfully created the patient once we created the patient details in our hospital system, then we will send a welcome email to that patient. Okay, so that also I already created some template for that. Okay, now let's send an email to that particular patient. Okay, so pick from the Outlook, then let's add my mail ID and account is fine. The two addresses let's take from the current item. Okay, this is the from here. Okay, welcome. So this is the hospital name Carai is the imaginary hospital, and we will put the body data here. Okay, so this is the predefined templated I already created. I will paste it here. Let's verify the information. Okay, so these are some CSS. Carai hospital. Okay, I want to address the patient. Okay, so for that I'm going to pick the patient name uh, from the custom object. So the patient name, I will address the patient name in the welcome email, and also I will include the hospital ID which we got from the Dataverse table. Okay, so for that let's use this output variable of Dataverse, where we will get the hospital ID in this column. Okay, let's go the trimmed one. This is fine. Now let's save this and run our flow. Okay, this is looks fine. And now we are pushing the data into the data table and send email success. Okay, let's verify our send items. You can see here it is addressing patient name properly, and also it included patient hospital number which is auto generated from the Dataverse table, and also it is mentioned the next steps and all. Looks perfect. So if we automate, the patient registration in the healthcare process, we no need to wait in the queue for the first time registration, and it will, smoothly handle all the patient informations automatically. So we need to just, send our patient ID proof into the bot inbox, email box. It will read this information and it will push the extracted data into the data table, and also it will send, the email to the patient with hospital ID. Okay, I hope you like this use case. In the next episode I will come up with another interesting use case. Thank you so much for watching.